Hello everybody! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, I really appreciate it. So, you know how we're stuck inside, you're probably bored, probably don't have much to do anymore, all your ideas have run out. So what I thought I would do is probably just tell you guys my top 5 books in series 3 during this lockdown. So without further ado, let's get to it. Starting us off at number 1, we have the Percy Jackson series. When Percy Jackson is attacked on a school outing by a monster seemingly coming from Greek mythology, his whole life changes. He is then sent to Camp Half-Blood, where he learns that he is a demigod, a half-human and a half-god. And it is there where he discovers there's an ancient prophecy foretelling the end of the world. He is then sent on a dangerous quest with his new friends Annabeth and Grover to try and stop it from happening. However, little do they know that something far older and far more deadly than the Greek gods awaits for them at the other end. If you love adventure, fantasy, romance, this series has it all, and Rick Riordan really does a good job of bringing Greek mythology into the modern world. Next on our list we have the Lorien Legacies by Pittacus Law. After the destruction of their home planet by a hostile alien race known as the Mogadorians, a group of 9 children known as the Guard are sent to Earth along with 9 guardians, one for each child. These 9 children are also placed in number order from 1 to 9, and a special charm is placed over them, allowing them to only be killed in number order. These 9 children then develop powers or abilities known as legacies. Now these legacies can range from healing, telepathy, to anti-gravity, to invisibility, basically whatever. And they use these abilities to fight off the Mogadorians, who have chased them to Earth and have killed 3 of them already. It is now up to the remaining 7 of these children to try and stop Setricus Ra, who is the leader of the Mogadorian race, from taking over the world and basically wiping out humans and turning it into their new home planet, because their old one, the Mogadorians planet, it was basically destroyed and consumed by their own pollution and stuff. That's why they went after the 9 children's home planet, because they were looking for a new one, and then they found Earth, which is the perfect planet for them. So it is up to these 7 to try and stop that from happening. If you enjoy sci-fi novels, adventure novels, or books where people develop and have special abilities and powers, I mean, who doesn't like it? Everybody wants to have abilities and powers. For me, my dream power would be to fly. I don't know, I just really like the idea of being able to fly around everywhere. Maybe even teleporting. That's also a really cool one. But anyway, if you love these types of themes, then this is the series for you. Next on our list, we have the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. After the tragic death of his parents when he was young, Harry Potter is then sent to live with his aunt, uncle and cousin. And for the most part, his childhood was pretty rough. He lived in a cupboard under the stairs for most of it. He got bullied by his cousin, and his aunt and uncle weren't really that fond of him to begin with. But all that changes on his 11th birthday when he discovers that he is actually a wizard. He's then sent to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, where he meets Hermione Granger and Ron Weasley, and they become the best of friends. And it is also here where he uncovers the truth about what happened to his parents. He also discovers that there is an evil wizard named Voldemort that is returning to the world of magic and is trying to basically kill him. So yeah, him, Ron and Hermione also work together to try to stop Voldemort from killing him. Now, to be honest, I only really started reading the series last year or the year before, can't really remember, but I honestly loved it. It is such a great feel-good story of friends coming together and working together, and it really does deal with a lot of issues that teenagers go through, and it's relatable, it's funny, it's basically got everything that you want in a book. Coming in at number 4, we have Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. The series follows Jacob, who gets a strange call from his grandfather, which is somewhat normal considering the stories that his grandfather tells him. But anyway, he decides to visit his grandfather, and upon arrival discovers that he is dead. From this point on, his life becomes far more complicated and messy, and he gets thrust into a world within his own world. A world full of monsters and people with peculiar abilities. With the help of his new peculiar friends, Jacob must stop an unknown terror that threatens this new world that he's found himself. This series is a bit different from the others that I've mentioned, in the fact that it's actually based on his pictures that Ransom Riggs had found, and he thought that there was a story behind him, and so he compiled this amazing yet somewhat complicated series. But yeah, like everything else, if you enjoy a bit of adventure, a bit of mystery, and if you enjoy old school, sort of novels, with a bit of time travel, and again there's some powers in it, then definitely go give this a read. It's probably my second favorite on this list. It's honestly, I really enjoyed reading it, and there's a new book out that I really want to get, but it's a bit expensive. But yeah guys, definitely go check it out, it is really awesome. And lastly, coming in number 5, we have the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. Tris Pryor lives in a futuristic world in which society is divided into 5 factions. These being Dauntless the brave, Amity the kind, Erudite the intelligent, Abnegation the selfless, and Candor the honest. As each person enters adulthood, he or she must choose a faction and commit to it for life. Tris chooses Dauntless, who favor bravery over everything else. However, her initiation leads to the discovery that she is a Divergent and will never be able to fit into just one faction. Warned that she must conceal her status, Tris uncovers a looming war that could threaten everyone she loves. If you enjoy post-apocalyptic or dystopian fiction with a bit of mystery and a bit of sci-fi and romance and all that, then this is definitely a really good series to read. It's got lots of plot twists, lots of different turns and takes to it, and it will keep you intrigued and asking questions throughout the series. Unfortunately guys, this is gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, then please hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you want me to do more top 5 videos of books or series or movies or whatever you want, then please tell me down in the comments. I really enjoyed making this and I really want to do it again. But for now, I'll see you all next time.